Hello, and welcome to episode 5 of my series Python in Houdini. Today we're going to be creating a little pop-up display window because if we're just showing like one image, like this doesn't work or this needs to be changed, going to the console and looking from there isn't great, especially when we're showing other people. Now is a good time to mention anything that I create from now on will be done from my own shelf, so default.shelf. However, if you do want to make it on distributable, you can check out episodes 3 and 4. But let's jump right into it. What I am going to do is not that. What I am going to do is I'm going to copy all this over, and we're going to, when we create a new tool, we'll call it create sphere 2, create sphere version 2. And to simplify, I'm just going to use the code from before. And what we want to do is, you notice that when we click this, it creates my geo, and inside there's my sphere. But if we click it again, it creates my geo 1, which it's not that big of an issue, but I'd like to say that we don't create it and instead have a pop-up window that says it's already been made. So I'll just delete these two. And so in order to do that, we're going to use an if statement. So right after we've found our objet, which I just realized I've named this horribly. But no mind that. Here we're going to create this if statement, and we're saying if who.node lowercase, and then we need to give this to a directory. In this case, it's going to be /obj / mygeo is none. And what this does is it says if does this node at obj / mygeo exist? And if it doesn't, then we're going to run this code. So I'll grab these two lines, and we're going to put it up here. Else, and here's where we're going to put our error message. So in our error message, we're going to create a display window. And in order to do that, we type who.ui.display message. And you can see it's over here. Display message. And this takes a string. And we're going to say my geo is already created. Looking good. We're going to apply. And if we click this, we have an issue. It is not defined. Oh, right. So up here. And there we are. We have my geo, just same as last time. But if I click it again, my geo is already created. And so this is good as it is, but just to make it a little bit fancier, we're going to add a variable called name equals, and we'll set this to my geo. And the idea of this is that if we are already created and it says that we already have this node, we can change the name and it's going to create a new node with that name. So that's all fine. We're just going to replace name in a few areas. We're going to take it off of here, plus name. Here we're just adding the two strings together. I'll replace this one with name. And I'll take this out and replace it with name. Remember to keep the space because our name itself doesn't include a space. So we need to keep it here. So once again, apply, create, works, create again. My Geo is already created. That's fine. What if we name it to your? Apply, create, and now we have your Geo. And if we click it again, your Geo is already created. So we're just making it a little bit more refined. Keep in mind that inside your Geo it's still called my sphere, but that's all right. And what I'm doing here is just making this a little bit more interesting, introducing the concept of the display message. And in the next video, we're going to make it, we're going to not use a display message, and instead we're going to create our own UI interface using our good old friend Qt Designer down here. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.